Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for week 2 of the DDL. I, of course, am the coach of the Church of Chiyu, Scooteezy, and this week we are going up against Robstar-Z, the coach of the Ursaluna Mold Breakers. Now, I'm not going to lie, this matchup here is really scary for me, right? Unfortunately, we haven't had much time to prep for this week, just because Utrecht and Melbourne are about to happen back-to-back weeks. So we are recording this one a little bit early. Unfortunately, the graphic I'm currently looking at does not have everything on there. Hopefully, I, in the future, do, come in, chuck it in post-editing, the kind of go, right? But anyway, this week, we're up against Robstar. Now, the reason this matchup, for me, in my opinion, is incredibly difficult is the 2 mega Pokemon Rob has on his team. They're really difficult, right? When you think about my team and the way I kind of want to play, right? I have the Floette, I have the, the Garchomp, and I kind of just have a bunch of supporting pieces. Obviously, Robstar here does have the Mega Skarmory. Now, big issue with Mega Skarmory here, obviously, is that it does have Stalwart, which means my redirection mons really do nothing. My Floette doesn't really deal that much damage to it, and it can kind of just ignore the follow me's, right, and just fire off Iron Heads. Also offers speed control as well with the potential Tailwind, which is, of course, very scary. And then same thing essentially goes for the Charizard. My Garchomp isn't too bad into it, but if I do Mega, I'm slower. And of course, as well, there's the option of just always clicking, Dragon Dance once, and then just start Flare Blitzing everything on my team. And really running away with the game. So those 2 mons are incredibly scary. Rob does have a few other mons as well that I do think could cause potential issues. Weavile and Primarina are the 2 big ones. Also, definitely worth mentioning as well, one of the lucky things for me is he can't bring the Charizard and the Skarmory in the same game. I mean, he can bring them, but they can't both Mega, which is very good. But yeah, look, the Weavile, in my opinion, is probably one of the scariest mons. On lead, it kind of enables everything he wants to do, right? He can go Fake Out and Dragon Dance, he can go Fake Out and Tailwind, he can go Fake Out and Iron Head, potentially like Fake Out and set up with the Skarmory. There's always the option as well of going for potential Trick Room mode. Rob does have 2 options there with the Slowking, sorry, and the what do you call it, the Weirdeer, which is definitely scary. And then on top of that as well, there's the Primarina. And my team honestly doesn't really have many resist to it, unfortunately. I think outside of my Blastoise, nothing really resists it. So really, those are the 4 mons there that I am most scared of. Also as well, worth mentioning, the graphic I'm currently looking at does have Empoleon on it. Fingers crossed I've updated it, and that's Glaceon. But yeah, Rob did make a change in between weeks. He did bring he did swap out the Empoleon for the Glaceon, which for me is going to be incredible. And I'll explain why as we jump into the teams. But yeah, that's Rob's teams. That's kind of what I'm looking out for. And yeah, let's jump into my breakdown of my team this week. So guys, to kick us off for this week's team, we have Ceruledge. Now, Ceruledge, I think, should hopefully be the star of the show this week. Basically, it's the only mon that I have, at least of my main offensive mons, that is actually pretty decent into a lot of the scary threats on his team. Of course, we have the Bitterblade, which helps out a lot with the Skarmory and the Weavile. We do have the Poltergeist here just for big damage into, of course, our good friend Mega Charizard X. And then we have Solar Blade this week. And again, a big reason for this is the Primarina. When you look at my team, I really don't have the best ways to deal damage to it. So I do have Sunny Day Solar Blade on one of our guys in the back here to make it a bit easier. We also have Bulk Up. I was going back and forth on whether I should go Bulk Up or Protect. The reason we ended up opting for Bulk Up is in case Rob does go a Trick Room mode, I am pretty confident that Ceruledge versus Trick Room is actually pretty good into him. But the main thing is obviously with the Weirdeer, there's the potential of the Intimidate on lead, and then if I got a -1 Ceruledge, doesn't feel amazing. And then on top of that as well, his potential, sweepers under Trick Room also don't really, like me having the plus defense. Obviously the Weirdeer, the Golurk, and so on and so forth. Of course, the Primarina is a little annoying, but you guys can't see it here, but our item this week is Parsho Berry. And a big reason for that is Primarina. With the lead of potentially just going Ceruledge Mousehold, I'm pretty confident that, I can live any hit, and then basically just fire off a Bitterblade or a Solar Blade, whatever I feel like I need to on turn 1. So that is going to be the star of the team this week. We then have, of course, Big Man Blastoise. As I mentioned, this is the only resist we have on the team to Primarina, which is definitely really scary. Also, when you look at Rob's team as well, he just has a lot more speed control than I do this week. I did look at options like Primarina and Vivillon. Sorry, not Primarina, Espartha and Vivillon. But at the end of the day, it just felt really difficult. I think the matchup into me was just too good. Like, it was really hard for me to keep Espartha safe this week. Same goes for Vivillon as well, right? The potential just to ignore the Vivillon and basically just KO everything next to it was pretty scary. So we do have, of course, Blasteezy here with the Fake Out. We've got the Icy Wind, Muddy Water, and Flip Turn. I was going back and forth on whether or not I should have had Haze. I originally did have Haze the entire time up until the very end. I ended up just swapping it to Muddy Water simply because it's like, yeah, Haze is cool, but I feel like if I let the Charizard click a couple of Dragon Dances, it doesn't matter. Even if I do Protect and Haze, he's still probably going to hit me really hard, and then the next turn he probably outspeeds me anyway, and he's just going to do it again. So I'm opting for the Muddy Water there. Once I got a bit of damage, but also 2, just so I can potentially fish for the accuracy drops if needed. And we did switch to Torrent this week just because there's no rain on either team, so Yeah, Torrent is good for if I'm low HP, click on Muddy Water. Next up, we have Garchomp. Now, I actually do think Garchomp low-key is kind of good in this matchup, especially without its Mega. It's able to outspeed the Dragonite, obviously, if he's not Jolly. Sorry, not the Dragonite, the Charizard here. I have opted for Adamant just because I want the extra damage. And we have opted just for 3 Attack Protect. Originally, I was looking at like going like SD Earthquake when I was looking at potentially bringing Vivillon. But I ended up just looking at it. I was like, you know what? I think 3 Attack, Scale Shot, Rock Slide, it seems pretty good. Ruskin's also not bad. You know, if I could potentially switch this in on like a Flare Blitz, for example, the recoil plus Ruskin damage would be quite nice. I'm not sure if Garchomp comes this week. There is a chance it's, you know, the 4th one in a certain game. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see what Rob brings. Yeah, obviously Mega there, and I don't know if I mentioned, but Blastoise is leftovers. Then, of course, we have Maushold, right? Mouse into House. This week, the spread doesn't change. This is just Max with Focus Sash. We are running Super Fang, Follow Me, Taunt, and Sunny Day with Friend Guard. Now, I was going back and forth and wanted to run on this. I do have Taunt. The main reason for Taunt really is if he does lead Skarmory without Weavile, I have the option to just Taunt at turn 1, just to make sure it can't get up a Tailwind. We do have the Sunny Day here, as I mentioned. The cool thing with the Ceruledge that I kind of looked at, as long as the Weavile isn't Black Glasses, which I think if you're bringing Weavile into me, it's probably gonna be, if I had to guess, it should be Focus Sash, right? So with the Sunny Day, we're able to live a knockoff into a Mystic Water, what's it called? Hyper Voice on our Ceruledge with Friend Guard after Bitterblade healing. So the idea would be, I would go for something like turn 1 Sunny Day Bitterblade. If he goes knockoff, I live on like, it's like 10%. I Bitterblade back up to like 40 something. And then I don't get KO'd by the Hyper Voice, right? And then that next turn I could then play around, go for something like Solar Blade plus Follow Me, right? So that's the idea there. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see, obviously, what Rob wants to bring, but Maushold, I do think will be very important. I'm planning to lead it both games, or potentially all 3 games, depending how it goes. Obviously, have to wait and see and potentially adjust, but yeah, we'll see from there. And then, oh, actually, I was going to say the final one of the team. It is not. This is the 5th member of the team. The Tauros here. So once again, rocking the Choice Scarf this week. Our stats, I forget exactly what we're supposed to live. This might actually just allow us to live something like a Hyper Voice from the Primarina. I'm not 100% sure on that. The speed does allow us to outspeed everything in base speed. And then, yeah, look, Intimidate this week I think is really good. As I mentioned, I think Sun in particular for me is going to be really good this week. And then we just have, you know, 4 attacks, right? We just got the standard 3 attacks here with Rock Slide. Was going back and forth on whether or not I wanted Wild Charge, but I ended up settling on Rock Slide just because I want ways to just hit, you know, everything. Potentially flinching as well. Like, you know, if Regulation MA has taught us anything, when there is a Rock Slide, there is a way. So that is why we have that there. And then finally, the Floette. So originally, I had no intention of bringing Floette this week. Obviously, it's my first pick. It's the star of the show. I think this is just a bad week for Floette. I looked at potentially going with a Sparthra. The reason I've bought it is simply to just have the pressure of it there. Basically, nothing else in that last slot really made a lot of sense to me. Like, I actually do think I'm probably playing Megalith this week. Obviously, again, we'll have to wait and see. But I was like, you know what? Let's just have the Floette there. Just have it in the back so he has to respect it. And maybe, you know, depending what he brings, maybe if the Skarmory just doesn't come, then all of a sudden, you know, the Floette is going to be pretty good. The spread's pretty simple. We just hit a bump. I think we outspeed I think it's an Adamant Lucario. If he's Jolly, then it is what it is, but I wasn't going to play Timid to outspeed that. And then, yeah, we're just the basic car mindset here. We're very bulky with just a bit of attack hitting that bump number there. But yeah, that is the team, guys. I'll message Rob and yeah, we'll jump into some battles. Okay, looks like we're jumping in here, guys. Rob is ready to go. So what do we have here? Okay, no Charizard actually makes me feel a million times better about this. I'm not going to lie. So off rip here. Okay, no Charizard. This feels really, really good all of a sudden. Still definitely really scary. Obviously, the Primarina is there. The Weavile's there. There's still a lot of annoying stuff that we have to deal with here. The Primarina is definitely priority number 1 here, I think. So let me just quickly say good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. I'm normally typically always the first one to do that, so I apologize, Rob. All right, so what do we got here? There's also 4 physical attackers on his team as well. So Tauros definitely still feels good. I think we go with the original plan here. We have Maushold, we have Ceruledge. I think if they do lead the Weavile, then like Follow Me Bulk Up is completely fine. Honestly, even Sunny Day Bulk Up might be okay, depending what they lead it with. Is it Tauros Garchomp here, maybe? I don't know, I feel like having no defensive switch into this Primarina is really bad. I think I'm gonna go with my original plan, which was these four. This is what I prepped for originally when I looked at this matchup. Obviously, too, one of the things I need to be careful of here is if I bring my Floette, it does power up the Primarina in this matchup. All right, let's see how this goes, hey? Man, after last week, I'm really nervous. I had a pretty unfortunate week one for those who didn't see. So hopefully we can bounce back here, have a good game. So there is the Intimidate, which is good for us. I don't think this guy does anything, right? We just go like bulk up here and then... I mean, obviously Taunt is always an option. Do I ever want a Sunny Day here? The only thing with like not going Sunny Day right now, so is it if I show Sunny Day here, he knows I've got it for later. But I think I just want the healing to be upped here. Like, I'm completely fine with this. He may even, like, protect as well, like, trying to scout out a Taunt. Okay, there's the withdrawal there. Is it going to be Primarina here? Yes, beautiful, beautiful. So we get the sun up. Awesome. This is why I didn't want to mess around with it, yeah? Some shit like this happens. I got it up. Awesome. Fantastic. I will not complain about this. We get the bulk up off. Beautiful. So I am pretty content right now. If he gets the Trick Room, that's completely fine. I actually don't know what Galarian Slowbro can do to me right now. Is it going to be like Chilly Reception? Imagine he's got Chilly Reception and he just like fast pivots out on me right now. I'm going to just taunt it right now just to scout. I just want to see if he has a Mental Herb or not. I'm assuming he would with the way he's played it. Like, I feel like if you don't have Mental Herb, you probably lead Weavile into me. But Sun, Friend Guard, and Partial Berry here means I should take very, very little to this Primarina. He withdraws the Shuckleking. Okay, beautiful. Is this going to be straight back into Weird Ear? It is. Okay, so Prim will hold this. Actually, we can kind of see how bulky Prim is based off this damage here, right? Yep, Partial Berry coming in clutch. Watch how little this is going to do. Oh my god. I just did 30. That was super effective. That's crazy. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. We got the Solar Blade now too. We're showing off the tech here, game one. Ka-chow. Okay, so that did 72. So I'm -1 and I did 72. Yeah, so this looks like it is probably just max HP. That's like a mid-roll on max HP. Okay, also we've just seen that Weird Ear is not thingy, which is great for us. How do I want to play this here? My attack is obviously down, which isn't great. He doesn't want to water move me right now, I don't think. I don't actually know what Weird Ear can do to me right now, if I'm being completely honest with you. I might just bid a Blade here, because what do we got, like 2 turns left on Trick Room? Maybe 3, actually. Weird Ear has been taunted. I might just... You know what? Oh, no. I hate the menus in this game, man. They take so long. Oh, that's so frustrating, dude. I mean, look, I'm not going to complain here. If oh, Side Shield Bash. Okay, that did very little. That's good. The defense goes up. That's completely fine. Bulk up. What am I going to do here? Like, taunt the Weird Ear? He's going to be wondering what the hell I just did. Oh, Super Fang. That's so pog. Okay. I thought I clicked the third move there. I mustn't have got it off. Okay, lefty's Weird Ear as well. That is good to know. I don't know if that left slot here wants to take an attack from me, right? I think this is just Bitter Blade, the weirdest. Sorry, the Shuckleking slot here. And just follow me now. Just make sure if the Shuckleking here does click anything, it doesn't deal any damage to my Ceruledge. Okay, Psychic Noise, no healing moves. Okay, that would stop my Bitter Blade, so that is really, really lucky I did that. Okay, 07's here to the GOAT, though. Okay, and Throat Chop as well. Okay, so that... Definitely a lot more scarier than I would have liked it to have been. That is neutral in the sun. My god, that was some damage. Holy cow. Okay, Ceruledge feels like it's in a good spot right now. Okay, Taunt goes out. That's completely fine. Now we have to go into Blastoise. We basically just can't let him double Trick Room this turn. And I think there's honestly no reason for me right now not to just attack the Weird Ear and just fake out the Slowking. I just want to make sure Slowking basically doesn't get off a Psychic Noise now into Ceruledge. The question is, what is the last mod on this team, though? I am +2 defense on Ceruledge as well, right? I think I'm neutral attack, +2 defense. And I've done enough chip to Primarina where a bit of Blade, honestly, might even KO that if the sun goes down. Apparently, it's probably not. Poltergeist will KO, though. Actually, wait, no, I'm neutral. Always double check your calcs, guys. Yeah, Bitterblade should do 27 to that Primarina minimum, based off my calculations. Ooh, okay, and Scum comes in now. I see you, big dog. I see you. Faked out the wrong slot, I guess, but I mean, this is still fine. Ooh, Disable Weird Ear. That is the tech. Okay. I see you, big dog. Wowee. Okay, that is really interesting, because I think I've just lost my son too, right? Losing that is definitely scary. I think I do just want to cycle my, my Intimidate, though, if I'm being completely honest. Sorry, more or less cycle my Fake Out here as well. Disable Weird Ear, Psychic Noise, Slowking. That's really interesting. I basically can't touch this Weird Ear right now either with the Ceruledge, which is funny. But it's kind of done its job here with its healing. Blastoise comes back. Get in Tauros. The Intimidate here will be really nice. The question is he going to Mega? Okay, he is going to Mega. What's he going to show me here? Because if he is, if he's Brave Birding, I think I take Brave Bird pretty well right now, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, okay. Ooh, this one I don't take incredibly well. Oh, yeah, okay. Based on that damage, I do think he might be Adamant. Skarmory. Is he gonna just reset Trick Room on me? Okay, this should be nice damage though. 68. Okay, so we did 60 on the Poltergeist. Good to know. And he sets the Trick Room again. Okay, completely fine. We are slower with the Ceruledge than the Skarmory here. Obviously the issue right now is we actually just don't have a way to deal damage to the we don't really have a way to deal damage to that Weird Ear. That's fine. I think we're just going to cycle Blastoise. Blastoise, honestly, is going to have to be the mon that beats it here, I think. Thank God for this +2 defense, though, man. Honestly, Ceruledge getting away with, like, taking no damage that turn's kind of crazy. It just sucks I have to rely right now on a miss. Sorry, rely on not missing, I should say. Okay, go Side Shield Bash. That's awesome. Blastoise takes that pretty well. I mean, these plus defenses are annoying, that's for sure, but... Oh, I missed. You're kidding me. Oh, no, I didn't. Thank God. Oh, dude, I hate Poltergeist when it does that. Oh my God, that's so scary, dude. It is so scary when that happens. Alright. So we have Fake Out now. The Weird Ear has certainly been very annoying. I am really glad we went Leftovers now too. Primarina coming back here is a little annoying for us, I won't lie. There's 2 turns left on Trick Room here. And 1 turn left on Disable. Honestly, I'm going to just bulk up here. Oh, actually, but I've lost Friend Guard and I've lost Sun, haven't I? And I've also lost my Parsho Berry. Oh, okay. Well, I was going to Fake Out Weird Ear there. That's... Timing out twice in one game is so frustrating. Like, that's my fault. The time was running out there. Oh my God, that did nothing. Icy Wind, okay. Definitely not what I meant to do. I'm sure my opponent's going to be like, why the hell did he just Icy Wind me? So good news is we did just get our healing back, right? How many turns are left now as well? Blastoise has definitely been really annoying. So I can now go for the Bitter Blade, which I think I'm going to do. Am I going to ever Bitter Blade this? 2 turns left on Trick Room. I honestly don't even hate just going for a Muddy Water here from me. Flip Turn also isn't bad here. Just a cycle. Nah, I think we're just going to fake out and then probably Flip Turn next turn. The question is a Hyper Voice plus like Throat Chop enough to KO Ceruledge here? I don't think the Throat Spray does enough, right? Sorry, not the Throat Spray, the Hyper Voice here. Come on, Ceruledge, hold. Oh, okay, that just... No, okay. Yeah. Okay, I think this one, unfortunately, might be a little cooked now, unless Blastoise clutches up. Ooh, okay, did we get the double act drop? I mean, his whole team is actually quite low. There's a chance Blastoise still clutches this one up. Like, I certainly don't put it past Blastoise to actually clutch this up right now. I'm just wishing I had Protect as we speak. I mean, on the off chance, right? We may as well just CC this. I'm kicking myself as well for that, because like, I think had I flip turned out that turn earlier, like when I was like looking at the weird ear when I hit the freaking Icy Wind, I think if I flip turned out that turn, I probably could have pulled my Tauros in. Wait, what? Oh! Blastoise the GOAT! Oh my goodness, Blastoise dodging there. That's crazy. I don't think that's enough damage into Primarina. Oh, dude, getting the double act drop there is crazy, actually. Primarina versus Blastoise. Because the question here is, if I'm relaxed, does the flip turn do more damage? The flip turn does do more damage here. Flip turn might actually KO this. Getting the double act drop there into the weird ear is actually so big for me, though. Blastoise, the little Blastoise that could, man. Oh, and he protects too. What a play. Probably gonna disable the flip turn then here. Oh, he trick rooms. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think we might be cooked now, honestly. Big mistake this game was probably not aiming down that weird ear faster in hindsight. Oh, damn. I mean, Blastoise might live this turn, but I don't know if I live a Gleam plus a Psy Shield Bash here. Oh, he actually withdraws the weird ear. Okay, interesting. I mean, it's probably fine, right? He just wants to reset the act drops. He's in a very good position right now. Yeah, or stat change. Oh, I guess he could have potentially done that the other way there, too. I mean, if I get a double stat, I missed, of course. Which one did I miss? Prim? Yeah. Did I double miss? I don't. Okay. Well, Primarina does get the KO now, unfortunately. And we do KO Slowking there. Damn, I do think those double timeouts definitely cost me. The disable on the Bitter Blade too also really hurt. It basically just meant I couldn't damage that weird ear, which sucked. Okay, based off on what he brought, I wonder if I can actually... Surely there's like an acid spray or something though, right? Yeah, I'm trying to think about game 2 here, right? Because there's always the potential, right, of going the Floette and setting up. Because if he Trick Rooms, then he can't, like, fight me with, what's it called in the back, right? He can't fight me with the Scum under Trick Room there. That was tough, man. I thought I was in a really good spot until I wasn't. Honestly, the disable was like really what hurt me there, I think. The fact that I couldn't just keep clicking my Bitter Blades was really, really difficult. Alright. How do we adjust this here for game 2? So the Golurk and the Weavile are the two that didn't come there. I'm just like, my question is, if he does bring that Slowbro, how does the Slowbro actually deal damage to my, what's it called here? My Floette. Because could I win that if I just play it better is the question, right? We never saw Slowbro's item that game. Honestly, I think the turn 1 went as well as it could have. Which is why this is difficult. Sometimes I think you've just got to make the adjustment on the fly here. The only time that I think this is bad is if he is leading his Weavile here. And even then, it's not bad. I just have to, it means I just have to protect and pivot, probably. How's he going to do this here? See how he adapts to the Ceruledge lead. Okay, yeah, so this is exactly what I was worried about, guys. He's going the Skarmory play. He could also just Sludge Bomb me here too, which is a big part of the problem right now. I think I just have to go for the setup right now. I mean, he could just like Acid Spray me or something for all I know though, right? Yeah, see, I needed Ceruledge, I think. Was this a mistake? Honestly, I just need to start getting chip into these guys before I try to set up, I think. I think we go Tauros here and we just Muddy Water. He might do something weird here, predicting the Protect. Or the Fake Out. Getting Intimidate into Skarmory, though, I think is really nice. Yeah, okay, beautiful. He's going to Mega it. Honestly, chip into Skarmory is obviously going to be good, but I really think oh, yeah, and he protects the Skarm. Okay. I wonder if this is like a really slow Skarm that was like meant to play me in Trick Room here. Come on, Blastoise. Do some damage, baby. Blastoise getting 18% there? Not bad. We certainly take that. Okay, and it is a Sludge Bomb too. Very, very nice there for me. So we do threaten a KO left here, but I don't necessarily care about damage into that right now. I don't think I go down to a Flare Blitz recoil here, do I? Am I scared of Primarina in the back? I mean, maybe kind of. Could just be a weird air pivot here too for my opponent on that left slot. I think I just need to get maximum damage into Slowking right now, honestly. And yeah, if Weird Ear comes in, I need to be Muddy Watering right now, yeah. It is Primarina too. Okay, that's good. If he goes Trick Room here, this might actually be okay for me. There's going to be a lot of damage. Not enough, damn. That was also a low roll too compared to that first one there. Did you go for the Trick Room? Yeah. Be expected, I think. I'm happy just to go Mouse Hold right now, and then I think I just flip turn the right slot here. Because I think what we want to do right now is just do our best to try to set up our Floette now. And I need Tauros to be alive when the Skarmory eventually hits the board again. Damn, what a good call though by him there to go the Slowking lead. Because I think had I just led my my Ceruledge there, I was probably in a really good spot, right? Like I had the pressure there. Okay, Weird Ear comes in. This is completely fine. Gets an Intimidate off. We go into the Mouse Hold here. Goes Hyper Voice. Mousehold not taking 2 of those is really, really bad. Okay. Flip turns out. Now we go into Floette again. Okay, how many turns of Trick Room do I have here? Because I think what I want to do is probably get a Calm Mind. So I think I can go... Yeah, I think we go Blastoise now and Protect. And then we go... Next turn, we Calm Mind up. And then we can look to, like, flip turn, Protect. Get back into Mousehold for Friend Guard. And then if he does go Skarmory, we just have to pivot in the Tauros. Oh, it's going to be scary here. The question is, do I ever just go for damage right now? Hyper Voice, that's fine. We take this pretty comfortably. Sideshield Bash, okay. That's good, that's good. So I do think... Look, my Spadef is a lot better than my Fizdef. So I think the Mon we go after here is the Weird Ear. And I think we stay base form on the Floette because of Dazzle. Oh man, this is so scary. If it wasn't for the Skarmory in the back of this game, I would have felt way better about this. Damn, it sucks too, because I think had I just led the Sarah Ledge this game, it would have felt way better for me. He goes Hyper Voice again, okay, so he's just sticking to the Hyper Voice play here, which makes sense, I think. Weird Ear flinches, beautiful, and we get up our Calm Mind, awesome. The question here, I guess, is how much does Sideshield Bash do to me if I wanted to attack this turn? Weird Ear. How do you spell this thing's name? Weird Ear. Max HP. Adamant. Just calc Adamant here. Sideshield Bash. To my Floette. Does like 50%. Yeah, so this is telling me I'm dead to the Sideshield Bash if I did attack here. So we're just going to flip turn out here, I think. The issue right now is if he goes hard Skarmory, I like lose on the spot, I think. If he goes Skarmory right now, it actually feels like it's game over, I think. Okay, he doesn't go Skarmory. This is really good. Okay. And there's the Dazzle, to be expected. We tank that again. This is why we didn't Mega the Floette, by the way, just so we took as little damage as possible. We live that on Blastoise here. Beautiful. And we get the flip turn off. Awesome. So, if my calcs are correct, a +1 Moonblast will frag the right slot right now. Okay. Question is, how specially defensive is he? And do I ever make... He's taken chip, right? I think I just have to back it at this point, honestly. Because like, the thing is, if he Trick Rooms, he can't defend the Skarmory as well. But I'm still in a really bad spot here. Oh, how Spadef would he have to be? Yeah, he would have to be like max HP, max special defense right now. And the way he's playing, I just don't think that's the case. Super Fang comes out. Beautiful. Okay, the question is, does this KO? He would have to be max HP, max Spadef to live this. Oh, thank God. Okay. There's a chance. There is a chance. Hyper Voice, this is good. Okay. The fact that that went down is best case scenario for me, I think. I have to go Tauros right now. The question, I guess, here is, does Primarina go down to a Hyper Voice from this range at max HP? Oh, it's freaking close. It's freaking close. If he's any Spadef, I think he lives this Gleam. I mean, I know I live a Gleam too, though. Like, he shouldn't be able to KO me right now. It is going to be Skarmory, okay. And he has clicked Mega, which means I do KO this. Tauros. Actually, I should definitely, with that 5% chip, I should actually KO this, I think. Yeah, so I have to Flare Blitz right now, I think. Yep. Raging Bull doesn't KO if he's max HP. It has to be Flare Blitz here. And it has to be... What is it here? Is it ever Moonblast? I think it's always Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, I was going to say, protecting the Skarmory, that makes a lot of sense, I think. He's going to get rid of the attack buff next turn. I mean, maybe I should have Moonblasted left there, just predicting it. But this, I'm pretty confident this KOs. I'm +1. He would have to be really specially defensive, and we get him. Okay. Alright. Certainly not out of the woods yet. The question is, does Slowking go down to a +1 Moonblast right now? That's only on his side, right? Yeah, okay, it's only on his side. Oh yeah, 100% that goes down, okay. Flare Blitz. And I guess I just Dazzling Gleam on the off chance he does survive this. Nah, I'm always Moonblasting this. I don't want any weird shit here. Neither one of these mons get Wide Guard, I don't think, but... Alright. Flare Blitz comes out. We KO. Okay, beautiful. Tauros is the GOAT. I guess the question is, can I Garchomp last game here? I don't think the answer is yes. Alright, Floette picks up a kill though. Massive. Alright, we got to win. We're back. Okay. I don't think my opponent adjusted at all that game. The weird here has certainly been a lot more annoying than I anticipated, which is very frustrating, I won't deny. Alright, one more. Okay. See, and this is also part of the issue, I guess, of not having Protect on this this Ceruledge, but every move's been useful so far. How would my opponent try to counter this? He may not go Trick Room. He might go fast with Skarmory and Weavile. I think we go back to the game 1 plan. We were lucky. I don't want to say we were lucky there. I think we played that well, but we go back to the game 1 plan here. No Floette. Maybe, is there ever a world where I should have gone... Nah, I don't think I can afford to go Blastoise. Because the issue is if I go Blastoise and he goes the Weavile, then we're in like a lot of trouble then, I think. And the other thing too is if he does go Weavile and fakes out my Mousehold, it means he can't fake out my Ceruledge after, because it would I mean, sorry, not fake out, I meant knock off, because I'd lose my item if he, like, you know, went like, say, Weavile Primarina, which is honestly what I was expecting the lead to be, but obviously he's going for a Trick Room centric team here, which is actually quite funny. I didn't think my Ceruledge would struggle into the Trick Room mode like it did in game 1, but Disable Weird Ear was certainly a tech. Weird Ear Primarina. Okay, so we're back to this one. This is completely fine now. I mean, I know I live here. I'm just going to go Bulk Up, and I'm just going to Taunt. We know he's Leftovers. I'm Partial Berry here too. I take this pretty comfortably. The Throat Chop obviously does hurt a bit, but... Getting the plus defense, I think, is going to be really important for me as well this game. I just need to make sure Skarmory can't just, like, remove me. Come on, show me Trick Room. Show me Trick Room this turn, man. Show me the Trick Room here, please. Damn, he does zero the Side Shield Bash. Or I think we lose Mouse Hold to that then, right? Hyper Voice, the Parsho. Oh, did this KO before? Ah, Mouse Hold going down there is so bad, actually. That's so bad. Essentially, this just forces me now to Poltergeist. That's the big problem here, I think. I need to think this through. That's a really big KO that he gets that for him there. Obviously, I can Intimidate here and threaten close combat into the right slot. Issue is I no longer have my Parsho Berry, which means I'm going to kind of get cooked here, I think. I think this is the Poltergeist turn. Poltergeist, Fake Out left, maybe. This is so scary, though. If he just protects and Side Shield bashes my Ceruledge right now, it gets really dangerous really fast here. No Sun going up is going to cost me there, I think. Okay, going into Weird Ear here is okay for me. It's going to be the Shuckleking. This is fine, I think. Yeah. Oh, dude. I could have just, like, if I just Bitter Bladed, that would have felt, like, so much better, I think. Okay, obviously Trick Room going up right now is the big scary one. This is a neutral Poltergeist, which isn't amazing. I feel like he's just gonna bring in the Weird Ear here though, right? Like, I lose the game though, man, if I... Fuck! Yeah, damn. I think not getting the Sun Up turn 1 is actually gonna cost me this game, I think. I needed the, Okay, thank God. Okay, this keeps me alive for a little bit, right? Because Weird Ear comes in, I'm now gonna flip out, I'm back to -1, I get the chip here, and now I can play around a little at least. Okay, the Poltergeist goes off here. It is Mental Herb. Great to find that out in game 3. I mean, that is still... Oh, wait, I don't think this goes down because of the Intimidate. Actually, this might go down. Oh, you're kidding me. You're actually kidding me. What are the chances, dude? What are the chances? Living on 1 there. So if I just Muddy Watered, I may have actually won the game. I mean, it's still obviously not over by any means. My lack of Protect is what's really hurting me right now. Obviously, the thing is, I can close combat the left slot here, but the Psychic Noise is going to come in. I think Ceruledge, honestly, can play one more turn here. I think we Poltergeist this, and we go into Blastoise in the back. Oh, it's so scary because of the Psychic Noise here. Like, if he Psychic Noise and disables my my Ceruledge here, I'm in a bit of trouble. Yeah. Yeah, so he was actually... Oh my god, that's so much damage. Throat Chop, do we live? +1, -1? Ah, okay. Yeah, I think that crit definitely seals it there. Oh, man, not again. Weird Ear. I want to calc that as well. Because how do I win this now, right? There's still 3 turns left on Trick Room, which is the big problem right now. Is there a world where Blastoise ever wins this game by itself? 32, -1, Adamant. Yeah, it sucks. I swapped out the wrong Mon there. I think if I just gone last turn, if I went CC and switched out the Blastoise, then I was probably in a winning position. Yeah, also that crit mattered too. Even if he's max attack there, I only take 50 total. Obviously, we have a Fake Out here, which we can Fake Out into that guy. This is also the only move we're going to be able to click for the rest of the game. I think we're doubling Weird Ear here. Okay, yep, he withdraws the Shuckleking, perfect. If he gives me damage here into Weird Ear, maybe we're in an okay spot. Okay? I mean, I don't want to say we're in an okay spot. We're in a really, really awful position right now. Blastoise is going to have to pull something out its ass to even have a chance at winning this. Dude, that tanked that so well. My goodness. Damn, Cerulege going down to that crit so bad. Damn. Yeah, I don't know how we win this anymore. Still 2 turns left. The Hyper Voice just KOs me at this point. I mean, my out here is my opponent does something really silly, I guess. But yeah, unfortunately, the Primarina was as big a problem as I expected. That turn 1, me not getting the sun off, I think is also what really hurt me. Not being able to click Solar Blade was bad. I mean, I don't think the crit on the Tauros mattered there, but back-to-back crits always sucks, I guess. I'm just trying to think, like, what else could I have done there? Like, maybe I just had to accept the fact that that was coming. Like, maybe an Act Drop here is like... And I miss again. Oh, I miss Primarina too, man. Oh, okay. I guess, like... Hindsight being 2020, I should have just stuck to the Floette lead, right? Like, Floette was really good there. Floette Blastoise would have put me in a really good spot. I could have just gone Calm Mind, Fake Out. It is what it is, sadly. I mean, it's the last turn of Trick Room here. I've just got no way through this Primarina. I'll just keep Muddy Watering until he wins. Maybe Blastoise picks up another KO here on, like, the Weird Ear or something. Yeah, gonna pivot it out. Makes sense. Skarmory. I mean, maybe like a double Act Drop here into another double Act Drop next turn. We tank. There it is. Muddy Water. Okay. Pity we don't get the guy we need. I really needed Primarina to be the guy getting a Muddy Water drop then. Actually, I guess Skarm is probably still fine, right? Yeah, unfortunate. I mean, yeah. Like, looking back at it, like, if I just led the Primarina, like, I do think I was probably in a lot better position. Like, just making sure that I could... Oh, yeah, of course, he's going to get rid of the stat drop there. Yeah, we're probably going to a Brave Bird here then, aren't we? Yeah, I don't know. It's hard, yeah, because obviously the Skarmory was always a big threat. I think the throw was, like, me thinking Mouse Hold live turn 1. We hold that? Not a chance, yeah. Man, very, very well played there by Rob. Dude, another crit. I'm curious, how much would that have done? Skarmory. I'm pretty sure Mega Skarm with Brave Bird there was always getting me. I don't think it mattered at all, but... I mean, we may as well calc it here. Brave Bird. Blastoise. Yeah, Brave Bird was always doing like 50% there, so I was always gone. Damn, GG to Rob there. That's really unfortunate. Like... I don't know, looking back at it, like, maybe I should have just stuck to Floette, like, in hindsight, like, hindsight being 2020, but at the same time as well, was really shocked at the damage that the Primarina combo did there. Like, maybe I should have just calced that into my mouse, but, like, yeah, like, I'm looking at this here, like, Hyper Voice doing 50, and then, what was it? It was Weird Ear doing 50 as well, right? Weird Ear doing... So it's like, even if he's like a Brave Nature, which is probably what he was. Although, oh yeah, I think it was definitely Brave. Psy Shield Bash, what's that do? Yeah, so both of them did 50. That's my bad for not checking that, honestly. Like, it goes back to what I was saying originally, where like, my plan probably should have just been give him Trick Room and just click Sunny Day in hindsight. I mean, it is what it is, man. You know, shout out to Rob, he played that really well. Yeah, a bit disappointed in how that ended. But I mean, it is what it is. We're 0-2 now. We're 1-4 so yeah, one win, 4 losses. Pretty bad. Especially considering we had the first pick. But I mean, look, only up from here, hopefully, right? We'll come back next week. We'll win 5 straight and we'll be good. But yeah, if you guys watch this video, obviously, thank you so much for watching. You know, please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. You know, it means the world to me. And yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.